Well, here now to discuss the interpretation of the Hong Kong Basic Law is our current affairs commentator, Victor Gao, who joins me in the studio. Mr. Gao, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, what does the interpretation of Article 104 bring to the Basic Law, and what exactly does this mean for Hong Kong society?
Well, first of all, the interpretation issued by the Standing Committee of the National People's Congress yesterday about Article 104 of the Basic Law is a very narrowly defined interpretation, mainly because in the Basic Law, in that particular article, there has already been a provision about oath-taking for officers in Hong Kong before they can exercise their government functions. The interpretation is narrowly defined to specify the legal consequences for those elected or appointed officers who refuse to take the oath of their office, or who want to alter the oath of office, or who have reservations, or who want to mislead others when they take the oath of office. So that narrow interpretation is very necessary given the recent events taken place in Hong Kong, whereby several newly elected members of the LegCo actually either refused to take the oath of office or tried to alter the wording which has been approved by the law in Hong Kong when they wanted to become members of the LegCo. And I would say that this brings a lot of clarity to the very confusing situation right now in Hong Kong, where people do not know what exactly they should expect when newly elected members would misbehave like this or even violate the important provisions of the Basic Law. And I would say this interpretation is actually adding to the rule of law, because don't forget, while rule of law has deep roots in Hong Kong, the most important law now in Hong Kong is the Basic Law. So by interpreting one particular provision in the Basic Law to bring clarity to the situation here in Hong Kong is actually reinforcing the rule of law rather than taking away anything from the rule of law in Hong Kong.
Now, how will the Hong Kong public react to the interpretation, and what do you think of the opinions that are opposing it?
Well, first of all, I think the Hong Kong government has already taken very firm and clearly cut position to faithfully execute and abide by this interpretation of Article 104 of the Basic Law. And I truly believe that the overwhelming majority of the people in Hong Kong would also accept this interpretation, mainly because this will contribute to stability and peace and order in Hong Kong. However, on the other hand, given the fact that Hong Kong is a democracy after all, people there have the legal rights to demonstrate and protest. So for those people who are not happy about this interpretation, they have the right to do what they choose to do. However, if they do protestation and demonstration, they need to do that according to the law rather than by violating the law or causing social instability or chaos. And I think the Hong Kong government, including the law enforcement agencies, should be fully expected to do their duty. Just in case there is disruption of public order, they need to step up and bring order back to Hong Kong. So the situation in Hong Kong is expected to be fully under control in the coming days and months.
All right, Victor Gao, thank you for clearing that up for us.